Today's video we are going to talk about how Taiwan's suffering from lack of vaccines. Recently Taiwan has claimed that China is coming and becoming a barrier for Taiwan in getting coronavirus vaccines. And this video, we are going to talk about this. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so. We'll be updating all the foreign world affairs in this channel. Now latest serial. Taiwan is located in the world map you see. Here is India and this is China. As we are going to zoom in the world map, we see that in the south of China and very close to China lies a small province or country, whatever you may call Taiwan. China claims that Taiwan is an integral part of China and China is very aggressive in its approach. Taiwan also said that China is becoming a barrier to buy BioNTech vaccine from Germany and Pfizer. Taiwan's official in an interview said that Taiwan has made a deal with biotech company that Taiwan will buy 5 million doses of Pfizer vaccine in August. Bought a fighter 4 hours of the interview. The Pfizer company released statement which stated the company wanted in the deal letter to be returned Taiwan as a province instead of a country, where we can see that indirectly China is building pressure on vaccine companies. However, Taiwan agreed to fulfill company's demand. But the company further said there are more issues to be resolved before signing the final deal. The Taiwan officials targeted China, saying that it is blocking Taiwan from making vaccine deals. China also sent their aircrafts into the Taiwan province as the Japan announced that it will be helping Taiwan by giving the country more than 1 million doses of vaccine. China couldn't handle this and out of angriness it sent aircrafts into the province of Taiwan. Chinese Minister Li further said that Taiwan belongs to China and Taiwan can buy vaccines from mainland China instead of giving false statements which has no real roots. We can see that the ratio between China and Taiwan are becoming worse. This will be deciding the upcoming geopolitical events in the world. Japan, USA, Australia, United Kingdom and many other countries are in full support of Taiwan. With this news I would like to conclude that even India give vaccines to Pakistan in this difficult times. On the other hand, China claims that Taiwan is an integral part of China, but then also does not permit Taiwan to buy vaccines. With this I would like to take leave till the next video. Bye bye.